Hi, today I'm presenting to you designing for a Catholic community in Glenhuntly. St. Anthony's Glenhuntly Church has been around for about 100 years, and based on that 100 years, they have a school, a church, and with that church, they have about a congregation of about 700 people. Um, the main organizational structure is that there is a priest, two religious managers, and about 50 regular volunteers that volunteer day in day out. Volunteering, as you can see from this slide, takes up a big chunk of the Australian GDP, 4%, 623 million hours, and 317,000, which is equivalent to 317,200 jobs. That's something that really um, brings volunteering to the forefront when it comes to the Australian community. Some of the tools that we use within this study and this design was really to look at secondary research, primary research, and specifically observations and surveys, um, and with that information to conduct definite diagramming. But one tool that was interesting, one tool that I've referenced specifically by Power et al. In 2009 is the PSS tool, the Product System Service tool. It's not the tool that I'm specifically looking at, but it's the idea that what the tool is looking to do, to define, which is to define value, design value, and deliver values. That's something that connects very closely with design of defining and designing and delivering values. The values that the volunteering involves itself with, or is involved with, or is together, comes together, plays a part with. There are six major motivations, as mentioned by Chambray, as referenced by Russell and Forbes, as quoted by Russell and Forbes. But the main one we're looking at is pro-social values. And with pro-social values, there is the idea of altruism. And with altruism, as you can see from the slide here, altruism basically talks about, altruism talks about um, doing good for other people. But one thing that was interesting from the primary research and the feeling of especially the surveys and the feeling was about giving back. The idea of giving back to the community, that was something that was very prominent. It was really the main motivation, the main value behind volunteering within the church. Um, right now, there are people who want to give back, but the problem is that they find that they don't have enough time. And that's is consistent with what Wilson and Music as well as Nicholas and King are talking about. As you can see from this internet meme, the forever alone internet meme, someone's crying alone because they don't have anyone to talk to or befriend or be with. And I think it really defines, helps to talk about the idea of the community and people not feeling that they belong to the community. This is something that Holsworth is talking about as well through based on an interview, where there isn't a sense of belonging, there isn't a sense of connection within the volunteering community. And this is, I think, is consistent as well with what we've looked at with the primary research, where somebody was talking about not having the feeling of acceptance. That they don't feel that they're being welcome, and there's a lack of, I guess, the sense of friendship within the organization or within the community of volunteering. The main thing that's the thing is we want to build is fictive kinship. Fictive kinship is something that, as defined by Schneider, as kinship that's built upon something that's non-ephemeral or not marital or blood. So this is fictive kinship that has something that drives the community, that drives the kinship. One thing that from the surveys was the diversity with the multicultural with this community. We've got Indians, Chinese, Anglo-Saxon, North Americans, and all these people, they play a big part in this organization. And as Weimer talks about segregation, or what I prefer to call segmentation, that's something that I've decided to look at as the solution. So what the solution is to segment volunteers. Well, for example, let's look at a regular Chinese volunteer. They might meet a volunteer that's non-volunteer that's Chinese. And they would build this micro community, and within that micro community, they would interact with each other, and the volunteers will pull the non-volunteers in to build them within this community. And with those small micro communities, they'll be part of this larger macro community. And part of this larger macro community, a good thing is that there's space for cross-cultural interaction between each other, and the choice comes about when we conduct our culture fest. The culture fest is basically the idea that of maybe a day, multicultural day where people come together, understand each other's cultures, learn from each other, and be able to interact with each other, and from that, understand each other a bit better, which is similar to Wenger's idea of a community of practice, where people learn from each other. The social practice that involves learning through processes, and the processes of multiculturalism, volunteering, that's something that everybody can learn from. And ultimately, based on building on those micro communities, those macro communities, the community of practice, the culture fest, what we want to be able to build upon is volunteering based on fictive kinship, that people feel that the sense of family, the sense of belonging, the sense of connection, as well as the acceptance and the feeling that they will be welcome. Thank you very much.